Hello friends, it's your favorite neighborhood nerd Simone, and I am going to film a snippets from my desk video right now. However, I don't even know where to start because, at this point, does it even make sense to say that I am actively trying to keep my desk clean my desk every night? And I'm also wondering where this darkness is coming from up here. Is this all the shadow from all the things? Will it get better if I move away some stuff? Is that what it is? Yes, that's what it is. Is that even a thing? Should I even say that I am actively trying to have a clean desk when it doesn't seem to be happening ever? And every Saturday I'm here and I'm like, what the fuck is this even? So what I'm thinking is I am doing two videos. One where I'm cleaning my desk and hopefully find a through line through my snippets from my desk video, which will be the next one that I'm filming. I hope that makes sense. So this is going to be completely disorganized, very rambly right now. But maybe it will help also get my head in the right place. So I just pulled this out because I wanted to check if everything in here is already all good. Yes, it is. This is, if you're new here, this is my way, my newest way. And I started this sometime in the summer of 2024 of logging my inks. I found this on an Instagram post done very similarly. I don't think it's exactly the same, but that's where I got the inspiration from Candice of Inks and Anchor. She's one of the co-hosts of the Gourmet Pens podcast, and she did something similar. And so I totally went and bought this A4 Maruman Nemesine notebook and divided it into different parts, and stamping the date that I ink the pen, putting the pen, the ink, figure eights, and then when I unink the pen. And I've been doing this for quite a while, and it's been going really well. I was originally adding my Wansai minis to this, but it's not really, I'm not keeping track of when I ink and when I unink them. It's nothing that I'm super interested in. And so I'm not going to keep doing that moving forward. But I actually uninked one of these. And so I think I should definitely at least put a date to this one. But yeah, I'm not really interested in when my Wansai minis are inked and how long they are inked for. That's not something that I'm interested in. And this one is also, I'm not keeping track of when I ink and unink my daily driver pens, which I'm currently only having one. And that is already gone, which is, I want to keep this here because last time I took my planner out, I didn't bring my pen, and so I couldn't write in it because I cannot use a different pen. That's a thing. So the only currently daily driver pen that I'm carrying around with me that is inked with Document Black is this Pilot Vanishing Point with an extra fine nib. So I'm just going to put this away. And basically what I'm doing here is putting stuff where it belongs, which hopefully will give me enough space and room to deal with the piles that are surrounding this place. This is my extravagant hope mailer from August. I haven't even touched this yet. I'm going to put this. So I have a box of stuff that I would love to go through. And and then I'm piling it onto the table as well. Like, why? Why am I creating piles and piles and not just going ahead and putting stuff away? Maybe, so, okay, this space needs to be cleared. I think maybe that's even the problem, that I just, like, I have a standing kind of desk over to this side. And then the stuff that needs to be put away, I put there. But then I don't follow through. And I think that's what sucks. So maybe I shouldn't even be here talking to you, but I should make time to actually follow through putting away stuff. So this is Koh-i-Noor Rapido Ease pen cleaner. I bought this because I have a staining issue in one of my pens, and I just wanted to try and see if any of the pen cleaners, the things that are known to be usable, could get it out. Did not, unfortunately, which sucks, but I'm okay with it. I made my peace. The first thing that I thought, I can show it to you, it's a maker pen, and that's why I'm like, if I show it to you, I want to make this clear. I'm going to show to you the staining. I have been in contact with the maker. They have offered to remake the barrel for me if I want to have that done. I decided against it because, yes, it's a little visual impairment. Like, you can see it, but it's not the maker's fault. Wow, so here it is. You can see it from here. And the thing, if you can see, it's like dark, it's almost black. The thing that tripped me up was the fact that the ink that was in here was red. And the first thought that I had after cleaning it was that maybe I didn't clean it carefully enough, didn't allow enough airflow for this pen to be dried out fully, and that this was mold like growing rapidly inside this pen barrel. And that was my first thought. That was my heart dropped into my pants pocket so fast when I saw this. And I've since determined it is definitely not mold. Tried to clean it. It feels like it got a little bit better, but it's not gone. What I'm going to do next with this pen is I'm going to put an ink in there that is really dark. Just to see what happens. And you know, this is... Let's spin a story. This is a Pride pen, and if you're a person who is of the LGBTQAI community plus, life is never easy as a Pride person, even as a supporter. There's always something that is going wrong. There's things, you know, and so it would be weird if there wasn't anything with this. And I'm still loving this pen nonetheless with the stain. That's okay with me. Sounds weird, sounds cheesy. Yeah, maybe it's like completely totally off, and I'm just like talking myself into liking this pen. It's fine. I still love it. And I don't want a different barrel for this pen. This is the pen barrel that I was given. And so, yeah. That got really deep without meaning to, and it's like completely pulled out of context. Yes, I know. It's all good. I'm still okay. What is this here? That's also weird. I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't seem to be cleaning my pens thoroughly enough anymore. So then we can put this away because it's already dried. These all go into my closet over there. So I'm putting this over here. I don't really have a place for this planner at the moment, and I'm not sure where that should be. I think it should basically live on or very close to my desk. So I'm going to allow this to sit over there on that standing part of the desk. I need water. That's something that I should journal about. I have been not obsessed. For some reason, plain water is not doing it for me anymore. And so I pivoted to bubbly water. I have a soda maker. I've had it for at least 3 or 4 years, and it's been actively used this summer, which I am so happy that I can do that. I have flavoring. Grapefruit is my favorite. That's the only one that I use. And I noticed that I'm drinking so much more water, bubbly water, than if it was just plain. I don't know why this changed, but I feel like this is something that I should document. So, journal. I recently moved all of my Lamy pens out of here. Now I could move them back because I sold some. This is a Pelican here, and then we have, what is going here? Maybe this. So here is my small collection of pens. I found quite a few things that I want to talk about. I just don't know in what order I want to talk about that. And so, let me figure out how I want to talk about it, because it kind of impacts my journaling life, my fountain pen life, I feel. But also, I could just say it doesn't really matter and it shouldn't affect my fountain pen life. So, who knows? I have sold 2 Lamys. I'm still trying to sell this one. The problem is that this one has an inscription that might be very controversial, offensive to you even, I don't know. If that's something that you're interested in and you want to buy it from me, reach out. The reason why I don't want to keep this is not, I actually really love the loud, and I do have a nib for this as well. I really love the loud grip section and the finial. This is what makes this pen appealing to me. This is called Aubergine. Aubergine is not this color. And I have found that that's why I sold some of them. I am reaching for the same Lamys all the time. I don't need a bunch of them because actually, even if I had enough for all the different nib sizes that I currently own, I'm just swapping them around to be able to use the ones that I really love, which is this Violet Blackberry, this Lamy Marron, it's the Brown LX, and then the very new edition, where is it? Over here. This Itoya Bronze, Copper 2, Lamy Safari Itoya. And this is the second release. I think the first one was green maybe, or is that even the third one? I'm not sure. But yeah, so I just swap around my gold nibs to the pens that I really like. like using, and so I'm not reaching for this. This needs to be a really dark purple if it was wanted to be called aubergine. But also it fits in the theme, so I can also keep it. But if anyone was interested in buying this one, I would be happy to sell it, because it's definitely the very last one that I'm reaching for. Yeah, that's something that I realized about my fountain pen life, is that I really love nib variety and writing experiences. And so when I ink up a bunch of pens, I usually don't ink up the same type of pen. So I would never ink up all four and get right with the broad, the medium, the fine, and the extra fine of these, because I already have one of the Lamy nib experiences in the lineup. And so I don't want to replicate. I want a diverse experience of nibs. So most likely I'll ink up one in my rotation. And I'm reaching for the one that I love most. So the ones that I don't love more, they're just sitting here waiting to be used. And most of the time, that's never. So that's something that I'm really thinking about. I said I was going to talk about this in another video. So maybe I do want to do that. I need to write down some of the video ideas. So, clean my desk ideas. Nib diversity and how it influences my pen collection. And then the other one was these pen preferences that I saw floating around. Preferences by Kenshin Crafts. That would be also a challenge for me to do that in a really quick succession, not dwell on each one of those, like this or that, really quickly. And then I also uninked this Sailor, it's a Wancher actually, Wancher Hawaiian Ripe Coffee. It's a Pro Gear, but also see, I don't know if I cleaned it and then the water was still like colored, and that's why there's still gray shadow here. I had gray ink in here and it was great for a long time, but also, did you see? This looks like do we have a Q-tip here? No. Maybe a brush? What is this? Okay, this is a crack. Can you see that but it's gone. It looked like a mark here, like a crack right here, but I was able to brush this away with this brush, so I don't think it's anything. Yay! Just me not cleaning my pens well. So this one is done. So I put away the thing, but this goes in here. Here, these are all the Sailors that are not inked right now. Alrighty, so that's this. This one goes into the bottom drawer. And then this tray usually stays like this. I actually bought this as a baking pan, and it's been such a great way to... I clean my pens, I line them up in here, I bring them upstairs, I set them down to air dry. They don't fall off. And it's really cool. So, however, I also need to put this away. Actually, like away. Then I have these clips that just sit up here. And they're cool to be sitting up there, but also maybe I'll just put them all in here. And then they're not falling around like that. You know, this is also something. I don't know how to create the habit of putting pencil boards back into the books where they belong. I have pencil boards for all of the notebooks, but then when I'm done with using the notebook, I don't remember putting it back. And then I have a ton of pencil boards on my notebooks. Same with these stupid elastics that I love using because it contains my notebooks. But yeah. So where is the notebook for this one? Not even here. Where could it be? I also want to update my fountain pen log, because as I said, I sold some pens. I already pulled them out, but I haven't, for instance, don't have a log sheet for the Itoya Lamy. So that is something that I want to do. Update fountain pen log. But I can put it away for now, because then it doesn't clutter my desk, which would... Then I have Happy Mail stuff that I received and didn't put away yet. I have entered another snippet from the letter that I receive from Brandy Kincaid every month in her Extravagant Hope mailer. And then I leave the notebook out. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because I can't finish stuff. That's why. I'm using this. This is a business card holder, I believe, and I started putting date stickers that I haven't used in here. So I love this thing. And I'm currently redating a notebook, and so I'm trying to keep it with the notebook, right? So then this. So maybe we should put all of this away. You know what I don't like is that this falls out. And I'm wondering if I could find a way to keep this. A magnet would be maybe. Do I have one though? No. But if I had a strong enough magnet to be able to keep this in here, that would be so cool. I saw a fountain pen, this one. Then this one goes in here. Where's the Itoya, the Lamy Safari pen? Is it still in the... Ugh, friends. Where's her brain? Yep. Okay, then I can close this, but also, again, where is the specific space for this? I have a nice desk, everything's good, but I need to send out those postcards. Really. I started sending postcards more frequently. Maybe you remember I said that I'm trying to keep in touch with friends. So here's the basket that I've been traveling with upstairs and downstairs to get. Sometimes I'm downstairs with Max, sometimes I'm taking Max upstairs with me. So I'm just gonna put this in here. Oh, and I guess that was the elastic that I just put away here. This is my Pen Pal binder notebook cover. There's not a notebook in here. Is that something that you're interested in? Let's mark ideas with a heart. Pen Pal binder. What I keep in it, my system. That's stuff that I'm like, oh, I could talk about this. There's stuff that I have to share. But also, yeah, if you're interested in any of those, drop them in the comments down below so I can... there's another one. How many of these do I have? Okay, this is trash. And then I have trash here. That also doesn't make any sense. And I should be moving from one side to the other, so it actually obviously gets less cluttered here. This is my ephemera binder thing. And then where's the alphabet stamp to this? This is my reading journal that I updated this last week. Here, I love. This is such a great pen, and like these two pens and inks together looks so awesome. Then I have this. This was a gift from here. However, I don't really know what I'm going to do with this now. So it's been sitting here. Oh, it could be a bookmark. It could be. If you have an idea on what I should use this for, let me know. For now, it's going to go in the bowl. Still don't... Here is my traveler's notebook. Okay. And then, well, this is going in whenever. And I have another sticker that needs to go into my journal. Ugh, friends, I can't even tell you how annoyed I am. There's new mail. Where do I document that again? Oh, yes. In my planner, obviously. Scissors go away. Oh, I could cut this off. There's so many scissors on this table. Maybe because I don't see them. Huh. I wonder why. Okay, we can put those away. I have a space for them in my drawer. So then, oh look, it's another card that I have repurposed as a pencil board. Here's the stamps, so I can put the F back. F goes right here. Okay. And this goes back into my... At what point, by the way, do you admit to yourself that you're not good at incorporating stamping into your journaling? Yeah, this is a 29. Goes into here. If there's some things like putting this away, I could just like say, okay, I'll do this later, but this is close enough that I can reach for it, so I'm actually putting it away. I am going to pass this along to a friend because I have not found a good place to put this. One thing that I'm really trying to be very mindful of and do is, oh, look at these, are so cute, swatch cards, is to pass things that don't work for me or that I've tried using for the longest time, pass them along to other people who will maybe be able to use them more. Let me bring one of these in here so that we know exactly who and what we, oh man, I talked about my Pride pen, so I don't think it's a surprise, but oh, this goes also down here. Okay, the left side of the left. What is this? Right side. I'm getting closer and closer to being able to say that this side over here is done. Okay, this is all the crap that is accumulating here. And you know what I haven't done in a long time? My dice game. That's something that I should maybe also add. Dice game. No, I lost my pen. Dice game. Okay, I can put this over here now. This is, the question is, am I ever going to need to use this again? I just bought a new one for my son for school. This was what I used when I was in high school, TI 82. Maybe I should just discard it. I'm going to ask my son if he wants to use this. Okay. And then there's sticky notes over here. This paper is Kari handmade cotton, 320 GSM front. I want to use this for something. I haven't found, maybe I should just put it to my supplies for inking, because if I swatch, yep, I'll just use this as a swatch card soon. This goes over there. Okay. Then I have this pipette that needs to go into my, I also have this. I swatched some inks 2 nights ago or so, and it was so much fun. That's also something that I want to do, ink swatching. I don't think I want to do this. Okay. I thought of maybe swatching all of my samples that I have, but also why? I already swatched them somewhere. Okay, this Tom Studio ink is a sample. I think it's black ink. I'm just gonna pass this along to someone. This is a clip. This is a clip. I have a bin for this. It's over there. No, but where is it now? Oh yeah, I can see it. Hold. This ruler has a space. This pen goes in here. This pen, yes, I remember. I was going to, I'm just gonna put it back into my drawer full of pens that I'm not using. This is super cute, but I never use it. Maybe I should just send it in a Happy Mail. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Here's my ink testing book. This one is actually going, am I keeping this? No. Okay, here. This is my ink testing book for longer than 2025. We're in almost September. Monday is the 1st of September, and I've used this much. So this is going to keep me company for a long time. And I love having this paper as an ink testing paper, which is an indicator on what I have found out about my journaling. This is my Kakimori dip nib that I use for swatching mostly. You could also use it for actual writing purposes. I often don't. This is another water brush that I have, and this is the one that I keep with my fountain pen stuff. So I can easily grab it. And then I wanted to see if I have a mechanical pencil in my pen case. No, which is this one. The Zebra Delgard is my very favorite mechanical pencil. I like it more than the Uni Kurotoga. Then there is my journal. I just put stuff in there. I don't think I need to put any more in here. All right, then this goes in here, my brass clips. Look at all my beautiful pins. So this can go here. Date stamp is here. My trash can. This is a card to put on washi samples. And then I have this. This is as you can see, an ATG advanced tape glider. This is from my scrapbooking past, and I use this quite often, but it's so bulky. And I have a drawer that it goes into, but for some reason I cannot put it away. Then here is my glass of when I have fountain pens that are used up, ink samples that I want to rinse. I usually put them in here, and especially with piston fillers, I like drying them standing up so that the tissue can pull all the moisture out. That is usually on my desk. So then I have, this is an Inkapet Octopus. Did you see that they're now selling axolotl, Incolotls? I really like their pen sample holders. They're deep enough so that they don't topple over, which is something that is necessary for me. And then I have, this is left. I also, did I say this already? I have this notebook and this notebook, and I put stuff in here that I wanted to glue in, but I have never done this yet. So my thought is maybe I also could make a video where we go through and stick stuff down and just do it, you know? Just like either use the stationery in there or take it out. Glue down session in old journals. Alrighty, that one is a good one. I like that. So that's why these are here. And then I got Happy Mail because I ordered something. I could not say no. I refuse to buy one of the actual, what are those, plushies? But this I'm totally up for. I bought Sugar Turtle Studio, had some awesome Labubus. This is the freebies that were included in this. But then this is the Lapupu. This is the Labubu. And the material of these two are different. This feels like it's printed at home. This one feels like it's really an actual indestructible vinyl sticker. This is a La Glue Glue, and this is a La Blue Blue, which I love them. So you should go and check them out. They're on Etsy as Sugar Turtle Studio. So I wanna put this. This is going to be in my nope. This is going to be trashed. I'm trying to be good about stuff. Oh, here. This is their information. And I'm just going to throw this in here because I still... Friends. Oh my God, look at it, it's a Moomin witch. I don't know. Here, let me be clear. I have no idea what this is. It looks like the Moomins. That's all I know. And then I got these sticker flakes as well. So all of this is here, ready to be processed at some point. Oh, what's this? Is this a photo? Yeah, cool. All right, so this can go. And then this is my ink journal, and I have this blue band for that here. Just wanted to show you what I did. This was in one of my pen explorations, but I wanted to update you a little bit on how I'm doing with this and how much I like it. But that will be in the next video. So I am almost done with cleaning up this mess. The thing that is left over, this and this. So my friend Laura sent this to me, and I thought I could possibly use this to do some inky messes and maybe then even send it back to her as a, you can do this too, do it. But I haven't been able to actually do that yet. Did you try to stencil something out of here? This sure looks like it. That's funny. And then these are the letters that come in the Extravagant Hope Mailers by Brandy. And I am the worst at reading them. I love it when I read them. And there's always something that I take from them. I mean, wow, now something fell. Like, I write something from here always. But then I'm like, I can't read this right now because I'm not in the right headspace for it. Like, really? Or I'm watching YouTube and I can't, like, when I watch someone else on YouTube, this is stuff that I need actually to focus on. So I'm putting it aside instead of reading it or pausing the video. You know what you can do when you're watching someone and you're journaling along and then you're like, I need more time to focus. I need an empty head. This person needs to stop talking. Instead of not doing the thing that you want to do, you can just stop the video and continue when you're done with the deep brain stuff. Wow. Like, it's the easiest things that I don't follow my own rules, right? So I think what I'm going to do is stop the video right now, read one of those, and then we'll reconvene in the next Snippets from my desk video where I'll update you on all the actual things that happened in my journaling life this past week. How about that? How does this sound? I appreciate you so much for hanging out with me. It's always fun to clean up my desk with you. And you know what? When I'm done with this video right now, I'm going to get up and put away all the things that I set down on the sides to put away later, because that is where I'm always like failing with these cleaning up sessions. I hope to see you again soon. Until next time, bye.